Hello, my name is Gabe Kodada, and welcome to the Christmas episode of Leadership in Action. At CBC, we define leadership as using our influence to make a positive change, and Leadership in Action is our show where we can spread the good news of positive change that is happening all around us all the time, especially at Christmas time. And today's Christmas episode is about sharing joy and giving a huge shout out to all of those who bring us joy, like this guy right here. Huge shout out to Santa Claus. How you doing today, Santa?
Oh, Santa's doing good. Actually, Santa's not doing good. We got a lot of things going on next couple of weeks, as you're aware. COVID's hit the North Pole hard, not really in terms of spread or anything like that, but cheer is down nationwide, especially in the United States. So I'm gonna have to do a lot to kind of change that going down the road. I've had to limit myself on cookies. Because March and April were a hard month for Santa, so I went a little overboard on those cookies.
So have you guys been dealing with COVID in the North Pole?
Well, we've been very lucky up in the North Pole there, young man. Have you been a good boy?
That's not a part of the question, Santa.
Well, Mrs. Claus got COVID a few months ago, and all we have other than that is elves, and they are
immune?
COVID-free. They have immunity. They have built-in immunity to COVID. So I'm the only one currently at risk. That's why I'm masked up, getting ready to go deliver toys to all the kids around the world.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Santa. You have to bear with me on this one, Santa. ¿Cuál es su favorito tipo de cookie?
Oatmeal de avena, una galletita de avena con pasas.
Yeah, sure. And our final question for you today, Santa, how are the reindeer doing?
Oh, they're good. They're just getting all beefed up, ready to go, eating a lot of protein. We're getting them good to go.
And now we're going to send it over to the teacher, Carol Choir.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring.
Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away.
Jingle bell time is a swell time to go gliding in a one-horse sleigh.
Jingle horse, jingle round the clock.
Mix and mingle in a jingling beat. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bell chime in jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock the night away.
Jingle bell time, it's a swell time to go riding in a one-horse sleigh.
Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock.
Mix and mingle and a jingling beat.
That's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell, that's the jingle bell rock.
Love that. Tom Murray with the pipes. I think we can truly say that this is one of the first and best gifts of the season. Speaking of gifts and awesome people bringing joy, just in time for Christmas, on everyone's list, COVID-19 vaccines. While there has been much sadness in 2020, there has been a tremendous coming together. People from all across the world have worked together to comfort others, save lives, bring happiness, and now to find a cure. We're on our way back to normal. Now, staying healthy sure has been a goal in 2020 for all of us, but one man stood tall, high above them all here at CBC when it came to ensuring we all stayed healthy. It wasn't Dr. Fauci, no. It was Coach Mac with his fitness tips. We thought it would be wise to get another fitness tip from the man himself.
Hey everybody, Coach Mack here again. I gave you fitness tips in the spring of the year last year. Well, I'm back again for another tip. Push away from the table a little bit, stay slim, exercise, walk 3 miles a day, and get your heart rate up. And all you guys online, get busy because I'm watching you. Time for my power walk.
Hey, thanks, Coach. So funny. On a serious note, 2020 has brought out the best of CBC students. Trip Toby, Alex Williams, and the guys at Serving Servicemen took their mission of helping veterans to a whole new level by making their organization an official nonprofit organization, and they expanded across the country, from Colorado all the way to Florida. They truly are bringing positive change to so many of our brave men and women in the military. So cool. And to think, it started right here in freshman leadership class. Closer to home, a group of seniors made their own difference. Seeing that there were so many senior citizens stuck in isolation during the COVID-19 pandemic, the CBC boys decided to bring joy by delivering flowers, writing letters, and comforting those who felt alone. Congratulations to Seniors for Seniors for making such a great impact and teaching the younger guys how to truly lead. And with that, let's go to the weather with our chief meteorologist, James Moats, reporting from, is that right? The North Pole.
It's your chief meteorologist, James Moats here, reporting from the frigid North Pole. That's right, I'm about to turn into a human popsicle up here. Santa, I do not know how you do it. You wear so few layers compared to what I wear. I am wearing 6 layers, including 3 layers of lawn underwear. And as I mentioned, I'm about to turn into a frosty treat up here at the North Pole. Now the good news though is down in St. Louis where you all are for Christmas, we are expecting temperatures that are much warmer compared to what they are up here. The NWS in St. Louis is reporting an average high of about 40 degrees with an average low closer to what is up here in the mid-20s. And the Old Farmer's Almanac is reporting conditions with some flurries but cold weather. So if you're going outside, make sure to bring that heavy jacket with you and maybe a few layers of lawn underwear.
How about that? All the way from the North Pole. I cannot wait until Christmas. So much joy in the air. And you know what else is in the air? Love. Yes, love is in the air. So far this school year, CBC teachers have had 2 weddings and 1 engagement. Congratulations to English teacher Mrs. Nicole Mitchell on her marriage, Director of Mission and Ministry, Mr. Tom Eichwald, on his marriage, and science teacher Stephanie Morrison on her engagement. A crazy year, but through it all, love prevails. In this time of year, we are reminded of all the gifts that we have in our lives, especially friends, loved ones, and those who are always there for us. They can be our family, our coaches, teachers, or even our classmates. Some of our best mentors can be some of our best friends. 2 of our seniors, Joey Felt and Justin Herberholt, recently reconnected with an old friend, their freshman mentor, Sean Helm. They sat down for a Zoom call to tell him thank you for all that he has done for them.
What's up, guys? Welcome to this segment of the video that we are going to be interviewing our favorite mentors of the biggest impact on us for our high school experience. My name is Joey Felt.
My name is Justin Herberholt.
And our mentor who will be joining us is Sean Helm. So Sean, for me and Justin came in not knowing each other whatsoever. So we were put in the same advisory. We kind of like mutually knew each other through soccer, but that was about it. And then Sean was our freshman mentor, and he guided us a lot. Justin, you want to build on that?
He's guided us through multiple things. First off, he's guided us through our full freshman year, which is pretty crazy. He gave up his whole senior advisory period just to be with us. And I find it pretty astonishing that he was willing to just give up his free time like that, because I have homework to do now that I'm a senior. And with him doing that, it's mind-blowing for me, at least. And he's just a great person, great personality. And he just felt like a big brother to me, and I really looked up to him when I was a freshman.
Yeah, I loved Mike. He was, like you said, a big brother. I remember being in the hallway, just seeing him, being like, he'll say hi to me. Like, I don't even say hi to him. He says hi to me. And like,
yeah,
makes me welcome. Like his buddies be like, oh, who's that? And they'd be like, oh, that's Joey Felt. That's one of my freshman guys. Is like, oh, that's sick, and all that.
Yeah, I felt honored that I was his little buddy.
I know, like a big senior talking to a little tiny freshman. It's crazy. Like he was so open
Yeah.
about it too. Like he never hesitated.
Yeah.
Like, what's up, boys? And like, oh,
Oh, speaking of the devil, there he is.
What's up, boys?
dude,
Oh,
what's up,
where's your
man?
Santa hat?
Right here, ladies and gentlemen.
This is the man, the myth, the legend,
Yep.
Sean Helm.
How's it going, everyone?
Sean, why did you choose to be a freshman mentor? Like, what kind of got you? Because like you got the invitation, of course, you didn't have to accept it, but you still chose to.
Honestly, I had great mentors when I was a freshman. So I kind of wanted to pay it forward and help the incoming freshman class just get acclimated to high school and help out any way I could. A lot of people wanted me to do it. A lot of people thought I would be good at it. So I was like, why not?
I mean, you were great at it, so.
Oh, you were so good. Dude, I'll never forget every advisory period when you're trying to sign for intramurals. Like, our advisory, no one wanted to do it. And you just got the paper like, boys, and then smack it on the desk. You signed up.
I had to get people to do it. So
You had that energy.
Dude, you just signed up me and Justin, like, for no reason. We were like,
you'd always just sign
we got
us up.
homework to do. And you're like, I don't care. You guys are playing.
Yeah.
we needed to win.
After that year was over, like, how did you feel? Did you feel you did a good job, or like, you kind of feel like iffy about it, or what were you feeling?
After the year, I was like, I felt like I did the best that I could, and if you guys needed to reach out to me, I was always there. So, like, I still wanted to keep that connection with you guys through like the next year. And if you had any questions, you could always come to me. So,
You did do that very well.
You're pretty true about that word, because you've commented on my stuff before. Like I've seen you text me before in like some certain ways. It's funny. Funny ways.
I still want to keep in touch with you guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, we'll me and you will text every now and then. It's awesome.
Yeah.
What advice can you give to us to do similar things like what you did for us? Like, I tried to follow in your shadow, and I did the freshman mentor thing. I don't know if I did that good of a job. Looking back on, I wish I would probably ask you for some advice. But what's some advice that you would give to people that like me who needed help with that?
I'd say come in, like when you're going into a freshman mentor thing, just come in with enthusiasm, with an open mind. Make these kids excited about high school, because obviously they're terrified. Like I was terrified when I was a freshman. I'm sure you guys were probably very scared too.
Oh yeah.
Just be, like there's a mentor, and then there's like being a mentor, and then there's being a friend. And like I was some of your guys' friend, like first friends in high school. So be a friend, and then be a mentor. So just
you're definitely true about being a friend, because we could ask you about anything and you would just tell us the truth. And
we did. We've had some nice conversations. Well, guys, thank you guys for tuning into this part of the segment of our mentoring. John, real quick, I want to thank you for your time and coming out and
thank you.
With us.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
And we had some good laughs, and we'll keep in touch.
All right, boys. It's a pleasure.
Nice job, guys. In addition to students, we are blessed to have many great teachers who are also great mentors. One of those teachers who has been a gift to many here at our school is Mrs. Meinzer. We decided to talk to her about her influence here at CBC and tell her just how much she means to us and so many others.
So in CBC, there are many teachers that have an impact on students that goes beyond the school. For me, the first thought that goes to my head is Miss Meinzer. She's always there for you when you need it, and she's always knowing what's going on in your life, even if you don't tell her what's going on. For example, I know plenty of students that have been doing bad in Miss Meinzer's class, and she's taken time out of her day to individually sit down with these kids and figure out what's going on with them and why they're doing so poorly. She just knows what's going on with their students and makes an effort to put in a connection. I think this is really important for most teachers, and that not everybody does it. And I really want to recognize that there are some teachers that do this. So this is Miss Meinzer. So I'm here with Miss Meinzer today, and I wanted to thank you for taking your time to talk with me today. I'm here sitting down with you because I wanted to bring some light, and I want to gain a deeper understanding as to how you bring joy to CBC every day. Every student knows that every morning, if they walk down this hallway, you're going to be standing right over there, greeting them and asking them how they are. I think that's something that you do without even noticing, and it's just become a habitual part of who you are as a person. Every morning I come through here, and it's nice to see you. Even if I know I don't have your class that morning, I get to come by and be greeted with a good morning and ask me how I am. So where I'm getting at with this is I was wondering if you knew that this effect was going on deeper and this deep into our school, more students than just me.
No, not really. I guess it's just the right thing to do, just welcome you guys and make you feel this is a place where you can be yourself.
Yeah, so not many people know you wake up at 4:30 every morning. So by the time the kids are already at school, you've been awake for 4 hours doing stuff. Do you think that has any part of it? Like if you were to wake up at, let's say, 6 o'clock, you wouldn't be as happy every morning?
No, I think I am happy with my career choice. I love being here, and I think getting up early just allows me to have that time to get ready for school and to get through the day.
That's awesome. So looking back on your life, was there somebody that you had, such as a teacher or a parent, that impacted you the way that you impact most of these students at CBC, as somebody who they can rely on to be almost a mother at their school or somewhere else in their life? Someone that took upon a role to be that person in your life?
First of all, I guess I have to say my mother instilled that in me, that you have to be there for everyone, regardless of different situations and different backgrounds. And then after that, I will have to say, as being a teacher during my career, I met a student who did that for me, and she's still part of my life, and I call her my daughter. And she was a student I had about 16 years ago, and I have to say that she's probably one of the reasons why I do what I do.
That's awesome. So another thing that we wanted to touch on was your reputation at CBC. Most people know you're a very strict teacher. Your rules of your classroom are very organized, and there's not much lenience with them. With that being said, you still find a way to make so many students feel like they want to go to your class and they enjoy being in your class and like you for as who you are. Can you give us some insight as to maybe how you go about doing that, even though like the reputation of a strict teacher might not always be the best, but you still find a way to get people to enjoy being around you?
I believe that as a teacher, we need to have high expectations, and I think sometimes you do not see that within yourself. And if we let you know that you are very capable of doing better and do the best you can do every single day, then you will do that.
So the part that really gets everybody is, I think that you being a strict teacher, everybody's like, oh, she's just going to give me homework and she's just against me. But if people give you the time, get to know you, who you are, you take care of them if they take care of you. And I think that that's something that is very strong and says a lot about who you are.
I think the reason, I guess it's funny how you say that I'm so strict, and to some extent I am. In my classroom, it's not only the assignments, but I think I'm more strict in terms of respect, and I think that's where everything starts. I do give assignments, but when there's a time when the students cannot complete the assignments, I think they all know that I will be there for them if they ever need the help.
For sure. And with that being said, Ms. Meinzer, you're one of the many guardian angels that CBC has, and I would thank you for your time today.
You know, everyone can be a mentor, but few can be a guardian angel. That said, if you're a CBC student, you know you have one. For years, Liz Kosiolich sat in the front office and welcomed her boys to school each day. But in 2017, God decided that she would change roles from school mom to guardian angel when he took her home. Generations of CBC graduates knew and loved Liz, but most of the students today never got the chance to meet her. They just see that iconic picture at the end of the wall and simply know her as Liz. So as we end our show today, we want to first of all say Merry Christmas, but we also want to leave you with a gift. The gift of knowing and loving our guardian angel, Liz Kosiolich.
Fantastic.
Caring.
Loving.
Caring. Lasting impact.
Hilarious.
mother, compassionate, loving.
The heart of CBC.
We're really ready for. What struck me most, though, was to go through and read all the awesome notes that you guys, the student body, left for and about Liz. They included, Liz, you were the first person I met at CBC. I'll never forget you. Liz, you were my first friend at CBC. Heaven got a good one today. You will be missed. You are the heart and soul of CBC. We love you. Thanks for always having a smile on your face and always putting one on mine. My brother told me about Liz, but I didn't believe it. Boy, was he right. We're going to miss you. And guys, perhaps my favorite one was this one, where a student said, even when I was in trouble, you still gave me a cookie. As you can imagine, these go on and on and on. Look no further than the posting on our Facebook page that already has over 50,000 views. What an awesome tribute to an awesome member of the CBC community. As for me, well, I was, am, and will always be little Jimmy Brockman. Or, when I made her mad, Jimmy Brockman! I think I single-handedly made Liz hate snow. And not necessarily because Liz hated snow, although she did love her summers and her pool. But instead, because I always took it upon myself to start a rumor that if every kid had their parents email or call Liz, we would get out early. You can imagine her reaction as students started coming by room 30 to inquire if it was true and to see when we were getting out. It's safe to assume that I was not little Jimmy Brockman at that point. Perhaps Mr. Meyer summed it up best when he said, you may not have known Liz, but I can guarantee that she loved every single one of you guys. We're going to miss you, Liz. Thank you.
Well, that's all for Leadership in Action. On behalf of the entire CBC Leadership Program and our LIA crew, I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all happy holidays. As you head into 2021, don't forget to make a positive change.